So, most of the parenting advice you've heard, either incomplete or just flat out wrong. I spent 3 years believing everything I read, and it almost broke me. Then I learned what actually matters. And honestly, it's way simpler and way weirder than anyone's telling you. Let's talk about what they're not saying. Welcome to Parenthood Unlocked. I'm Hina. This isn't your typical top 10 list, because I'm not going to give you more tasks for your to-do list or make you feel like you're already behind. Instead, I'm going to tell you 10 things about the first 3 years that flip the script for me. Some of them contradict popular advice. Some of them will make you go, wait, what? And one of them, number 4, literally threw out $300 worth of educational toys. So buckle up. This is going to feel different. Number 1. Your toddler's bad behavior is actually their superpower developing. Let's start with something that'll make you feel better right now. That phase where your kid says no to everything. That's not defiance. That's executive function developing. When your 2-year-old refuses to put on their shoes, they're practicing decision-making. When they insist on doing it themselves and fail 5 times, that's persistence. When they melt down because they can't have cookies for breakfast, they're learning about boundaries and delayed gratification. Here's what changed for me. I stopped seeing these moments as problems to fix and started seeing them as skills under construction. Your toddler isn't broken. They're literally building the brain architecture for self-control, and it's messy. The parenting shift, instead of, why are you being so difficult? Try, oh, you're practicing having opinions. That's hard work. Sounds small, but it changes everything about how you react in the moment. Number 2. Boredom is a developmental milestone. Stop preventing it. Okay, this one's controversial. Your child should be bored sometimes, and you shouldn't fix it. We've become so obsessed with enrichment, classes, activities, educational toys, constant entertainment, that we're accidentally preventing one of the most important skills, the ability to generate your own ideas and solve your own problems. Research shows kids with fewer toys actually play more creatively. When they're bored, their brains kick into imagination mode. They invent games. They problem solve. They learn to entertain themselves. I know it's uncomfortable. Your kid whining, "I'm bored," makes you feel like you're failing. But here's what I started doing. I just say, I hear you. Being bored is tough. I bet you'll figure out something to do. And, you know what? After about 10 minutes of complaining, they do. And it's always something I would have never thought of. Number 3, they don't need you to be happy all the time. They need you to be real. Here's something nobody tells first-time parents. Pretending you're always okay actually confuses your kid. Think about it. If you're stressed, frustrated, or sad, your facial expressions and body language give it away. But if you're saying, "Mommy's fine," with a forced smile, you're teaching your child that emotions are dangerous and should be hidden. What actually helps kids develop emotional intelligence? Seeing you name and manage your feelings in real time. I'm feeling frustrated right now because we're running late. I'm going to take some deep breaths, and then we'll figure this out. I'm sad today because I miss Grandma. It's okay to feel sad sometimes. I'm going to have some tea, and that usually helps me feel a little better. You're not dumping your problems on them. You're modeling that emotions are normal, temporary, and manageable. That's the lesson that protects them later in life. Number 4. The $300 lesson. Expensive toys are often the worst investment. All right, story time. When my kid turned 1, I bought every developmental toy recommended by parenting blogs. Fancy wooden puzzles, light-up learning tablets, Montessori, everything. $300 later, you know what they played with? Tupperware, a cardboard box, a wooden spoon, and a pot. And Those became the toys that taught them the most. Here's why. Open-ended toys, things that can be used in multiple ways, build creativity and problem solving. A box can be a car, a house, a drum, a hat. But a toy that only does one thing, they're done with it in 3 minutes. The research backs this up. Simple, versatile objects encourage longer play, more imagination, and better focus. Save your money. Give them stuff they can transform into anything. Plus, when they destroy a cardboard box, you're not out $50. Number 5, the touch principle. Physical connection regulates their entire nervous system. This one's powerful, and it's rooted in neuroscience. Your physical touch literally calms your child's nervous system. When your toddler is having a meltdown and you hold them, even if they're fighting it, your regulated nervous system helps regulate theirs. It's called co-regulation, and it's one of the most important tools you have. Their brain isn't developed enough to calm itself down yet, but your calm, steady presence, your heartbeat, your breathing, your touch, sends signals that say, you're safe. Now, here's the part people miss. This works for everyday moments too. Before a big transition, put your hand on their shoulder. During bedtime, gentle back rubs. When they're learning something new, a supportive hand on their back. I started doing this intentionally, and I noticed my kid tantrums got shorter and less intense. Not because I was fixing the problem, but because I was helping their body feel safe enough to move through it. This isn't about being soft, it's about understanding biology. Connection calms the brain. Number 6, what you say after they fail matters more than what you say after they succeed. Okay, pop quiz. Your toddler tries to stack blocks, and they fall over. What do you say? Most of us jump to good job or it's okay. But here's what research on resilience shows. The most important thing you can do is help them sit with disappointment and try again. Instead of rushing to fix their feelings, try this. Oh, the blocks fell down. That's frustrating. What do you think happened? Should we try again? You're teaching them that failure isn't bad, it's information. You're showing them that trying is more important than succeeding. And you're building frustration tolerance, which is one of the biggest predictors of success later in life. Kids who learn that mistakes are part of learning become adults who take risks, innovate, and recover from setbacks. Kids who learn that failure is something to avoid, they play it safe forever. So the next time they fall, don't rush to pick them up. Pause. Give them 3 seconds to see if they'll try themselves first. Number 7, your child's memory is recording everything, but not the way you think. Here's something that blew my mind. Your child before age 3 probably won't remember events, but they're recording feelings. This is called implicit memory. They won't remember the trip to Disneyland or the fancy birthday party, but they will remember how it felt to be with you. The safety, the warmth, the joy, or the stress. Which means all the pressure we put on ourselves to create perfect moments, it doesn't matter. What matters is the emotional tone of your everyday interactions. Did they feel loved during the boring Tuesday afternoon? Did they feel safe when they were upset? Did they feel seen when they showed you something they were proud of? Those feelings become the foundation of their attachment style, their self-worth, and their ability to trust others. Not the Instagram moments, the in-between moments. So if you're feeling guilty about not doing enough special activities, stop. You're enough. Your presence is the gift. Number 8. The power of predictability. Routine beats quality time every single time. Hot take incoming. Consistent routine beats quality time every single time. Here's why. Your toddler's brain craves predictability because it makes the world feel safe. When they know what's coming next, wake up, breakfast, play, nap, dinner, bath, bed, their nervous system can relax. But when every day is chaotic and unpredictable, Their brain stays in low-level stress mode because they can't anticipate what's next. You don't need perfect schedules. You just need patterns. Same bedtime routine, even if bedtime shifts. Same way you say goodbye before leaving, even if timing changes. I used to think spontaneity was more fun, and sure, it's great sometimes. But what I noticed was that on days with routine, my kid was calmer, more cooperative, and happier because they felt secure. The takeaway? Build a few predictable anchors into your day. Everything else can be flexible, but those anchors give your child's brain something to hold on to. Number 9. Parallel play is not lonely, it's how they learn to be social. If you've ever watched your toddler play next to another kid without actually playing with them, you might have worried they're not social enough. But here's the truth. Parallel play is exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Between 18 months and 3 years, kids are in the parallel play stage. They're observing, learning social rules, and figuring out how interaction works, all while looking like they're ignoring each other. This is healthy development. They're not ready for cooperative play yet. Forcing it doesn't help. In fact, it can create stress. What you should do instead, let them be near other kids without pressure to share or interact. That proximity is teaching them everything they need to know. And here's a bonus. If your kid prefers parallel play past age 3, that's still okay. Some kids are observers, some are leaders, some are somewhere in between. There's no one right way to be social. Number 10. The biggest mistake is thinking you have time to fix everything later. Okay, final one, and this is the one that made me change how I parent. We tell ourselves, I'll be more present when work calms down, or I'll work on my patience after this stressful season. But here's the hard truth. These 3 years are happening right now, and your child's brain is wiring itself based on what's happening right now. I'm not saying this to add pressure. I'm saying it because I wasted so much time waiting for the right moment to be the parent I wanted to be. And then I realized, this is it. This is the moment. Your child doesn't need you to be perfect. They need you to be present. They need you to try. They need you to show up even when you're tired, even when you're overwhelmed, even when you feel like you're failing. Because here's what I've learned. The fact that you're watching this video means you care. And caring is 90% of the battle. The rest, you'll figure out as you go. We all do. So give yourself some grace. Apologize when you mess up. Repair when things go wrong. Keep showing up. That's what they'll remember. All right, those are the 10 things that changed how I see these early years. I hope at least one of them landed for you. If it did, let me know in the comments. Which one surprised you? Which one are you going to try? And if you have something to add that I didn't cover, share it. We're all learning together. And if you're new to Parenthood Unlocked, this is what we do. Real talk about parenting without the guilt, the perfection, or the BS. Hit subscribe if that sounds like your kind of place. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, you're doing better than you think.